Recency bias, or should we say prisoners of the moment. This is what I want to talk about. Recency bias, prisoners of the moment. That's what I'm seeing right now. I mean, it's no knock, but all I'm seeing is, oh my God, the Lakers won the championship last year, so definitely they're going to be repeating this thing this year. All right, no knock against the Lakers, not at all, not at all, not at all. I mean, the only time we've ever seen a championship team make that many changes, actually, we've never seen it. It's the Lakers. They usually don't make that many changes. I don't know, maybe there is, but I don't know. In my years of watching the NBA, I haven't seen it. They've made that many changes. And yet, they're still considered to be the team that's going to win this year. Well, this upcoming season, starting tomorrow. With that many changes, well, yeah, you know, I understand. But then we see another team with that many changes that has been in the finals 5 times the past 6 years. And a lot of people are counting them out. Yes, we're talking about the Golden State Warriors. Oh, yeah. I understand Clay is missing. I do understand that. I understand there's no Kevin Durant. He's with the Brooklyn Nets right now. I get that. I totally get that. But we're acting like there's no Stephen Curry, the one and only unanimous MVP. Oh, wait a minute. That's during the regular season. He doesn't show up in the playoffs. 2017, this man almost averaged a triple-double. We're talking about what? 28, 27.8. That's 28 points per game. About 9 assists, 8 rebounds, 8 rebounds. We're talking about this is a guard, people. 8 rebounds. All right, he got a triple-double. What was that in the second game or something like that? As they cruised past the Cavaliers. Those type of numbers. And then what? 2018. What was that? 26, 27 points again. But we are looking at Stephen Curry like, oh no, he doesn't show up. And yes, at times he has struggled to shoot. I'm not going to deny it. This is in the finals, in the playoffs. Like game three, what was that, 2018? He was definitely going for a finals MVP because the first 2 games he was just incredible. And then the third game he went something like 3 or 16 or something like that. Because that's the only, that's the problem right there. A lot of people just, when they look at Stephen Curry, they look at his shooting. Like everything else doesn't matter. It's the shooting. If it's not shooting right, then something is wrong. And he didn't shoot right that game. But he was doing everything else. It's just the shooting was off. He went like 3 or 16 or something like that. It was terrible. I can't quite remember. But he had a terrible shooting night. But what I do remember was he was out there setting a lot of screens. He was moving. He was commanding or just pulling that defense towards him and making it easier for KD and Klay Thompson and Green. But no. We gonna forget about this man because he didn't play last year. He played 4 games. Some would say 5 games, but he didn't quite finish that game. He was injured and out, so I would say 4 games. Didn't get his rhythm. Didn't get his rhythm at all. That was last year. All right, last year, definitely the GMs projected the best point guard was Stephen Curry, 90% on the voting. This year, he didn't play last year. He still is the best point guard going into the league. But what is it? What do they give him? Like 32% or something like that? This is what I'm talking about. Prisoners of the moment. Recency bias. This is what's happening, people. The Warriors. Okay. Like I said, there's no Kevin Durant, no Klay Thompson, but they do have Stephen Curry. They do have Draymond Green. And oh, people are going to be like, oh no, we're not going to see that Draymond Green of old. No, we're not going to see that. He's not shooting like the way he was shooting. Not to say that he was shooting so great, but no, he's not shooting like the way he was shooting. He's a tad bit slower. All right, that's what we're going to be here. Kelly Oubre, Wiggins, he just doesn't have the heart. Well, what about Kelly Oubre? What should we say about Kelly Oubre? He's just not Klay Thompson. I understand, and I don't think they're trying to fill Klay Thompson's shoes. That's not the case. But when you look at it, if Kelly Oubre can give him like 15 points per game, and Wiggins gives you like 19 points per game, and the kind of defense that Kelly plays, and we've seen a little bit of what Wiggins can do defensively. This is the culture, all right? And we're not putting that into consideration, what the Golden State Warriors usually do. Look at Kevin Durant when he played with OKC. We did not know him as a defensive player. He played with the Warriors. He's a defensive player right now. All right? Just it's the culture. It's the roles that you give it. It's the responsibility. He doesn't have to be the go-to guy or the second, even though he might be the second dude right now because Klay is not there. Still, that freedom, you know, the guy they're going to be looking at, Stephen Curry and Draymond Green. So all that crazy talk will go to them. All he has to do is just play ball. This is what I'm talking about. These are the perks playing with the Golden State Warriors. But no. A lot of people are saying no. You know, at best, the Warriors may be number 6, number 7. Some people are saying that the Warriors will not even make it into the playoffs. Recency bias. Recency bias. No, they just don't have the same skills, you know, chemistry. That's it. They just don't have the same chemistry. Then what about the champions? Right? No Avery Bradley. Oh, wait a minute. Avery Bradley did not play in the bubble. That's true. But Rondo was big time in the bubble. Rondo was big time in the bubble. We saw what AD was doing out there without Rondo or without LeBron. And now ESPN is going to rank him at number 2 after LeBron. After LeBron being the best player. Then AD is number 2. Guys, come on. Let's be real. Let's be real. You gonna put AD on top of KD? Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real. Alright? That's all I'm saying. Let's be real. Let's put all the emotions and everything to the side and let's just look at the game. Let's just look at the games. Because you know what? Starting tomorrow, when we see the Brooklyn Nets play against the Golden State Warriors, when we see the Clippers play against the Lakers, there won't be any rankings out there. It's just going to be basketball. It's just going to be basketball. And we're going to see, this is going to be a beautiful season. This is going to be a beautiful season. All right. I'm just looking at your rankings. I'm just looking at your rankings. Very interesting.